Alright, welcome to my very own series of videos based on the hit rhythm game Friday Night Funkin'. This is where we will rank the songs of the wide variety of mods across this franchise. We will take a look at all playable songs, including secret songs, and rank them based off of the song itself, how fun they are to play with the charts, and how often I see myself coming back to these songs. These are my subjective opinions, and everyone likes different songs more than others, so my list won't be the same as the majority of people watching this video, and that is 100% okay. Now, let's get into our very first mod. So in our first episode of this series, I think it's a great way to start with the first mod to blow up and officially put FNF on the map and make the target on it much bigger than it already was. Yes, we are talking about Whitty. Whitty was a massive success when the original mod came out in late 2020, early 2021. Eventually it had its fair share of controversy, which led to the original mod getting deleted, but recently he made his way back into the scene with a definitive edition featuring a brand new character and 4 new songs. We will be ranking 7 songs in this mod, and I'll go over why I put said song in the rightful spot. So, let's begin. As one of the most popular songs in all of Friday Night Funkin', Ballistic is one of the hardest songs to complete. When listening to the song by itself, and if you listen closely to certain parts, you can hear small parts of overhead, which is a cool touch. Not only does Whitty completely lose his mind, but this is the beginning of lots of different characters that boyfriend and girlfriend go up against to go mentally insane and want to kill them. Playing this song enough could potentially give you carpal tunnel, but the charting for the song honestly makes sense with how intense this song can be. It's the last on my list mainly because of the difficulty, and that doesn't make it a bad song. It's a really good song, it's just really hard. When I played the definitive edition for the first time, I actually beat it first try, funny enough. When I first listened to the song, it really reminded me of those really garbage radio remixes you would hear on the radio at like 10 at night. But the only difference between those and this is that this isn't garbage. It's just lo-fi with Julian and new boyfriend vocals with a few new parts added in, which are pretty cool. I personally don't see myself playing or listening to this song as much as I do the remaining 5 songs, and honestly I prefer lo-fi over low-rise any day.
Getting freaky on a Friday night.
So this is one of 2 joke songs, and it's an iteration of the Roddy Ricch song Ballin'. Apparently Julian, as the title of the song puts it, is really hungry and is calling up McDonald's. I went with McDonald's because the M is a W, so I'm just gonna say McDonald's. We don't have an official confirmation on what it is. It might be McDonald's, it might not be, who knows. But after boyfriend hangs up after the song is over, who knows what happens next? Does he just sit there and starve to death, or was he just craving a McDonald's Big Whack? I really don't know. So this was originally my favorite song in the original mod when it came out, and honestly it's just a whole vibe of a song. Like, you really can't get away from this song because of how calm it is and how nice it is to listen to. You never would have guessed that Ballistic would have happened if you listened to this song first, honestly. It's really cool to see Boyfriend start up a song instead of the opponent, and not only that, Whitty ends the song when it's usually Boyfriend, so it's a really rare occurrence to see that in Friday Night Funkin' mods, but it's a really cool touch. I really love this as a first song, and I believe that the first song to every mod gives you a nice piece of what to expect for the rest. We got ourselves another vibe of a song, and this is the second joke song. This secret song is set in a weird paper type world, and I want to say that this is Julian, but I don't know. He's a little bit more rebellious? Question mark. And Boyfriend just sounds amazing with his real life Paper Mario type fist. I really like this song and it's a banger. I noticed a lot of mods recently with secret songs are really good, in my opinion. The overall energy of this song from beginning to end makes this song a classic banger. Not only that, but with the addition of very well timed zoom-ins with the music in the definitive edition, just makes me bop my head off more than I bop it, and get super excited to play a song I've played and listened to on many different occasions. I love Overhead, and it just keeps the energy going from beginning to end, and it's non-stop. It's so good, and I'm really glad that they didn't change this song. In some updates of mods, they changed songs a little bit, but this one I'm really glad they did not change at all, and they just kept it really high energy and just made it more aesthetically pleasing to the eyes with how fast paced this song is. You know, I was talking about energy in Overhead, but I think the overall energy in Underground just takes it up to a whole new level. So Julian starts off good, we're in Overhead, but then when he starts JoJo posing all over the place, that's when the energy just picks up even more than it already was. This is a really good song for his debut as a character, and the best decision the creators could have made. Not only is this an amazing remix of Overhead, but it takes it to a maximum, and when the art style changes and Julian takes his shrooms, it's so much more fun to play. Now I know what it's like to take drugs on the daily because of this. I love this song a lot. It's one of the main reasons why I come back to the definitive edition of Whitty. Yeah, I mean, I deleted the original folder because I have the definitive edition. I have everything I need when it comes to Whitty, and Underground is one of those things. I took my head bopping energy to an 11 and got super high while listening to this for the first time, and honestly, again, big energy, lots of JoJo poses, and it's so much fun. yes, I am aware that this video is relatively short and I didn't have much to say for the majority of these songs. When it comes to script writing, I'm not the best, but that's what experience is for. I'm gonna gain experience, I'm gonna have more to say about said topic, whatever. But overall, in my opinion, Whitty's comeback with the definitive edition just makes this mod even more memorable than it already was to begin with. The addition of Julian and his 4 songs that feature him, the songs are great and unforgettable. I see myself coming back to my top 3 very often and jamming out to these bangers of songs. This is why I love Friday Night Funkin' music, because it hits different than other music in games, and the characters are super memorable and iconic in the franchise. And honestly, I love how this was the base of what we have today. Of all the most popular mods, mainly came because of the base game of Friday Night Funkin' and the mod of Whitty combined together to create an amazing universe of Friday Night Funkin'. It's amazing, and we are still growing to this day. We're getting new popular mods. We see a mod that just blows up big time all over the community, and honestly, it's so much fun to watch and be a part of. It's so good. So this is the first episode of this series of me ranking songs. Obviously, videos are going to be longer depending on how many songs there are and what I had to say about them, but either way, it's going to be a lot of fun, and I got so many of these videos ready to be recorded. It's going to keep growing as long as more mods come through and the more mods that I like to play. And also, the mods that I rank are the mods that I've played personally. There are a ton of mods that I haven't played, nor do I plan on playing them because I'm not so sure if I want to play them yet, but I have a lot of mods ready to be ranked and ready to be just praised to the heavens of being the amalgamation of amazing music.